What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 9th of May. We're going to take a look here at Pangolin. Ticker symbol will be PNG USD. This will be the United States dollar pair for Pangolin. This will be a daily chart we're looking at. The data is from Coinbase, guys. Coinbase. Pangolin can be purchased on Coinbase if that's something you are interested in doing. Let's take a dive into the charts, guys. We have a very nice day here for PNG. We are up currently 3.44%. We're breaking out into some new highs. We have a higher low in place. Things are looking good. The stars are aligning, as they say. Let's zoom in here and take a deeper dive into this PNG chart. We're going to take a look at some higher price targets. Share some of my thoughts, guys. Of course, not financial advice. We're going to drop into Bitcoin at the end of the video. Bitcoin is up 1,200 bucks currently. It is 5:54 p.m. on the East Coast on the 9th of May. Pangolin is our focus right now. Taking a step back just a couple days, the last PNG video we spoke about a change in trend. Okay, so what we're looking for is a higher high and a higher low. So we had essentially a double bottom here. So we put in a low, lower high, lower low, and then we get a breakout higher into a higher high. That played out perfect, guys. This is picture perfect double bottom right here. And even better than that is we put in a higher low and we actually made another higher high today. So far, the candle's not closed just yet, but it would be ideal to see basically this candle close above like the 55-cent area. That would be very nice because that would take us above the high over here of the 5th of May. Price is 55,889. So basically, you want to see a close above that. Doesn't mean if we don't get it, it's bearish. It's just, ideally when the price breaks out, you want to see it close strong. Because if it closed super weak, that would, not be good. That would not give us the confidence that it's going to hold. So it's off to a good start. We have a higher high, we have a higher low, and we have made a new higher high today. We have a solid change in trend back to the upside. Also for PNG, we are still within a much larger consolidation. Let me put a box around it so you guys can see. We're going to keep the candle wick out of there for this example, but we are in this much longer consolidation here that goes back to basically the 27th of February. Over here, and we've been range bound. We have solid support down there around the 34,300. You can see we actually tested that on the 1st and 30th of April and then rallied back up. The upper end of the range, we have a lot more trading at the 54,850 area. Of course, we have a couple candles up here around the 63-cent area. So we've been what I like to call a ping-ponging from the bottom to the top, in between, kind of bouncing in between this range. So if you can see where I'm going with this is we have the upper end of the box here around 63.6 is my price level. And of course, the lower one right here was tested down there at 34,300. At some point here, if markets continue higher, we're going to get a very strong breakout outside of this range. And it could be very big. If we can see a 13% move today, we could see easily double that or so in a day. We've seen PNG move. Here's a 32% day, so it's very possible. I think once we get a breakout outside of this, this trading range here, assuming markets continue, our next key level is going to be over here around the 85-cent level. That's the next level you want to break. I have it circled here. I have all these major important levels circled on the chart from the last video, and they still remain just as important. So basically up to like 63,600. That's a very important level. Once we're outside of that, guys, it's over here to 85. And then, we just watch our levels as the price trades up. So we have a whole cluster of levels within this box, as you could tell. So for example, let's zoom into this so you guys can see it if you're on a your phone or your iPad or something. You can see that we've traded up today. We made a new daily high, excuse me, a new high for this range, and we're finding resistance at 55, 54, 850. That's just those two levels. We didn't make it up to the 59 level. Then we have basically our trading range, 63, 65. So there's just a whole cluster of levels. It can get a little bit busy, but I still like to keep them on the chart. Working to higher prices here. So let's say in a perfect world, these markets break out and they start to really trend to the upside. I think we could get a very strong break outside of this box, taking out, all of these circles here, 1, 2, 3, maybe not quite this one back on this date, but it's possible. There's some resistance up there at 89, 120, but I think we could see a big green candle out of this range. This is a very long consolidation. Guys, you can think of consolidations as a coiled up spring. So you have the markets move. So there's an ebb and flow to the market, okay? And when they get out of balance, that's not good. So markets, as you can tell here for the PNG chart, this is a great example. Markets consolidate, the spring gets coiled up, and all of a sudden you get a massive boom to the upside. All of this energy over all of these months gets released in one direction or the other, sometimes in both. If you get a whipsaw, this example was higher. Boom. You moved up. Let's see what the roughly, that's saying about 900%. So you could see here the potential of, am I saying it's going to be 900%? No, I don't know what it'll be. I just have targets I can shoot for and share here on the charts. So we're in a similar situation here. We have months and months of consolidation. We have a spring here that's coiled up. The energy has to be released. Maybe we're in the early stages of it. We're very close. This spring is coiled up, and question is, does it break to the upside? It sure looks like it based off the chart. Okay, not financial advice. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm looking for here for PNG to break out to the upside. We have potential here for a move. My highest target, it looks like right now, is up there at $1.5178. So that's pretty much going to put you, let's say you're long from today, that's going to put this up 180, let's call it 190% higher, roughly to $1.52. My level is 151.78. So there is potential here for a very nice move to the upside for PNG, and that's my target. If PNG traded up to there and then started to back away and find resistance, I would be very satisfied with that kind of a return, knowing that 151 was hit. It worked as it should. Markets are probably going to trade sideways to down, for maybe a couple weeks or so. So that's just, is it very conservative? Maybe. Is it realistic? Definitely. So that's kind of just where I like to keep it. I don't want to call for anything too crazy. Just what do the charts tell us that's possible? 151 is very possible. That's what the charts tell us. So I just threw the fibs up on here. If you're interested in something higher than that, I totally understand. And the fibs, the fibs don't lie. So what's interesting about the 151 level that I have is we do have a match with the fib. The 1618 is right at that level, very close. So that is a good sign. It's nice to see when you have multiple different indicators, or call them what you will, different models and stuff that line up at similar levels. Those levels, I believe, can be very important. 1618, 2618 up here at 389. And of course the fibs, if you know the Fibonacci numbers, they just continue on. So it doesn't mean price will get there, but if price does get there, you can expect a reaction at those levels. So a couple takeaways, key takeaways here, guys, is keep your eye on today's close. We want to see a solid close. Doesn't mean it's going to close at the new highs, but hey, that would be a added benefit. And if markets can continue here, Bitcoin continues higher, we could be in for a very nice breakout higher in PNG. I mean, watch our levels. Like I said, the highest I have at the moment, $1.51, but we have a whole cluster here, in the middle between where we're trading at today and 151. Pangolin up 13.4%. That was the Coinbase chart, guys. Welcome to the channel. If you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us here. We just hit 4,000 subscribers. Appreciate that. Nice to see the channel growing, the interaction in the comments. So Bitcoin potentially have a higher, solid higher low in place. We did put in new daily lows today. We are not a bullish engulfing candle, but close to it. If we make new highs today, that would do that. So, hey, same thing with Bitcoin. This thing could be ready to break out to the upside. We have what looks to be, rough, guys, rough here, a potential inverse head and shoulders here. You would have basically a neckline in this area, and you would look for price to break out. It looks ready. So we have that actually is a higher high, potential higher low, looking for that higher high in Bitcoin, and that's going to pull prices up north, bullish territory. Let's see if it all holds. Anything's possible here, but this could be could just be on the cusp here of a big move once again in the cryptocurrency markets. Guys, thanks for watching. If you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us here. Appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Good luck out there. Not financial advice. Let me know your thoughts on Pangolin and the rest of the market. Take care.